Chers amis, je vous présente le représentant de notre présidente internationale à cette conférence.
Let him come. I just want to put down. Thank you. Thank you, Governor. Thank you, sir. All colors of India. Thank you. Bonjour. Good morning, friends of District 9103. Governor Sparrow, Governor of 9101, Pauline from Burkina Faso, Governor of 9104, Mami Florence from Ghana, former Vice President of RI, my good friend, Yinka Babilola, Regional Coordinator, PDG Dorothy, DGE Maris, DGN Stances, DGND Herman, my batchmate, Aloha Governor from France, PDG Joel, galaxy of past district governors, very senior people here, friends from 9103, Rotarian families, and invited guests. Good morning, especially to the birthday girl Minister of Digital Technology and the Minister for Health here. Thank you for being here. I bring greetings from Rotary International President Stephanie Orchik. When I was assigned as her representative to this district 9103 of Benin, Niger, and Togo, both Sujata and I were excited and elated, to say the least. This is our first visit to this side of the world, though we have been to the southern part of Africa. Thank you, Governor Sparrow and charming First Lady Makiat, for all the wonderful arrangements you have done to make our visit super special and so very meaningful. In the last few days, you have ensured that our visit has become so memorable and pleasant. And Sujata and I are indebted to you and your district for that. One word about our aide, Patrick and Chandel. They have been so helpful and understanding and have always been so prompt in providing assistance whenever, wherever it was needed. Thank you, Patrick. Fantastic conference chair, Benedict, has been doing all that she could to make this event such a meaningful one, and all good wishes to you, Benedict. Benin is more like the city and state from where we come from in India. In its hot and humid climate, long stretch of beautiful beach, crowded roads with bikes, three-wheelers and people, and the streets full of open shops and markets. I bring good wishes from the governor of my district 3201, and on his behalf extend a warm welcome to any of you who would like to make an official Rotary visit to our beautiful district to have a friendship or family exchange. When President Stephanie called upon the Rotary world to experience and make all others around you experience the magic of Rotary, your district has a magician in Governor Spiro to wave that magic wand all around your district and beyond. I felt the magic already, and I'm sure all of you will agree with this with me. A very young and brand new district with a young governor and his team. You have initiated so many activities to make all in the Rotary and in the community take note of you and consider you as a serious district. The systematic arrangements that your AFCD Cotonou 2025 team has made over these days itself is a proof of such meticulous planning and execution. The theme itself, which says digital magic for an inclusive society for seniors, how profound and a contemporary and relevant theme that is. Congratulations, Governor Spiro, and all those behind such a meaningful theme for this AFCD event. When President Stephanie said about making us Rotarians feel the magic of Rotary, it is all about the club experience that she is talking about. Rotary is as good as the Rotary Club that you belong to. And making the club experience warm, positive, pleasant, and welcoming is the first thing to do to feel the magic of Rotary. We need to engage every member in something he or she feels wanted. Giving importance to their personal and professional lives is very critical in acknowledging every member for what they are. Rotary is asking each of us to put our talents, expertise in our vocations, and time at the disposal of Rotary to share it with our fellow Rotarians and also to help our fellow beings in the community around us. A large, I repeat, a large and meaningful service project which resonates with the club and its members and needy for the community is highly recommended for each club. Once such a project is initiated and sustained, every member will feel proud of being part of a prestigious project. Assign specific responsibilities to each member to do their best in such projects. By making each member feeling wanted or needed in the club will get them engaged in club activities. Each club must do a survey among members to gauge how each member feels about the club and its activities. We need to ensure that we have a very positive atmosphere in our clubs, making it an attractive place for every member and not making them feeling left out. To ensure this, every meeting of the club needs to be taken very seriously. To begin with, every meeting must have a very purposeful agenda that gives value for the members' time. Anyone missing the meeting must feel that they have missed something very valuable by being absent. A guest coming to your club meeting must feel an urge to join your club for the charm and purpose that the meeting shows to him or her. Once this is achieved, we can be sure that our club experience is one that will retain members and also attract more new members and make ourselves feel the magic of Rotary. This is the only way we can address the serious problem of our membership not crossing the jinxed figure of 1.2 million worldwide, and also to make District 9103 increase its membership from the current 1,300 to a preferred figure of over 2,000. Now, how do you make the people around you, outside the Rotary world, feel the magic of Rotary? This is done by doing bigger, better, and bolder projects that serve the community around us. Projects can be in any avenue of service, be it a vocational project like an award program recognizing professionals or teachers or artists or sportspersons or anyone in their vocations, or a youth program by organizing a mega Raila or a youth leadership program, or a community service project by having a cancer project or a dialysis project or a neonatal project. Let us do such projects in large scale, big projects which is noticed by all. Gone are the days of giving school benches, books and pens, or giving just medicines and beds in hospitals. All that we as Rotarians can donate even on a personal basis. But as a Rotary club, as a group of Rotarians, we must look at making a full school as a happy school, or a large project for cancer care helping hundreds of patients, or setting up a Rotary dialysis center or a Rotary blood bank helping a town or a city. But such projects have to be answering the needs of your community. A service project is not what you want to do in the community, but the community wants you to do for them. I repeat, a service project is not what you want to do for the community, but what the community wants you to do for them. Once we do such bigger, meaningful projects that the community needs, your community will recognize the magic of Rotary, and they will in turn support us and even join us. It will also bring in the much needed public image for our activities and to our organization Rotary. That is about taking any such projects to more members, partners, and people from the community. Ensure that the maximum possible number of people are involved in any such project. Third, it says enhance participant engagement. After getting all those people connected to the project, ensure that each one is given a responsibility or ownership in that project. And last but an important one in today's circumstances, when political, technological, or social issues can affect our projects, be agile or adaptable to changes. We must be open to changes that can happen at any stage of the project or activity and adapt ourselves to such changes or challenges. That is all about Rotary Action Plan. So any activity that you do, be it just a polio day or a Rotary day or a complete project implementation or a symbol inauguration or a public function, follow the action plan by making it large to increase the impact, have maximum people connected to the activity, to expand the reach, give ownership to every person involved in the activity, and open to changes or challenges, and thus being adaptable to change. Next time, when you do any Rotary activity, see it if it follows the action plan. Before I wind up for now, let me share one more thought with you. It is a question many people ask me and ask you too, that what do you get out of your time spent in Rotary? I am sure many of you must be hearing this question from many quarters. My answer to this is simple. One, making more friends. Rotary gives me the opportunity to meet up with many good people across countries and continents. Before reaching Cotonou, I knew Governor Sparrow and ADG Patrick over mail and phone. Now, after reaching here over this conference, I know Sujata and I have many more new friends for our lifetime. DG Sparrow and Makiat, ADG Patrick and Shandal, Conferencer Benedict, and many, many more whom we met here. Open your mobile phones and you all will agree that the best of friends that we have are our Rotary friends, whom we call at any emergency occasions, even more than our closest relatives. But to make real true friends one must feel that we are sincere and passionate about Rotary and all the activities that we do. I could see that in many faces, in many district leaders of 9103 whom I met over these days. Those doing real services above self in strengthening our organization. Once given an assignment, be it a club secretary, president, committee chair, district chair, or any position at club or district levels, take it as our own need to do our best and not doing it for the governor or for anyone. That is how we enjoy Rotary and make new friends from Rotary. And that's the first gain that Rotary gives you. Second, and the most important return that Rotary gives you is the chance to create a legacy for ourselves. We are what we are. A doctor, auditor, engineer, or any professional or business person, thanks to our family and our socio-economic background where we were born. But what can we be beyond that? To be remembered even after we are gone. Rotary gives us the opportunity to create that memorial for us. It adds more lines to our obituary to be read after we are gone from this world. As club presidents, committee chairs, assistant governors, or in any other position, you have the support of many Rotarians to create that legacy. To do that, we need to keep our eyes and ears open to feel the community's crying needs or your club's needs. A genuine need for such projects to be created and implemented. As a governor, I had initiated 48 global grant projects worth more than $3 million US. When I found the need for more dialysis machines for poor patients, I could launch 13 new dialysis centers through Rotary. When many poor women were dying of breast cancer, we launched India's second mobile mammogram project and breast cancer treatment project named as Rotary for Her Care. When many newborn kids were deprived of breast milk during the early days of the delivery due to many medical problems of their mothers, we opened the state's first breast milk bank through Rotary. All these are going to be remembered for many, many years even after we are gone. And among the many lines in my profile, I treat one line as my biggest achievement in life, forming the Can Cure Foundation. Having the most modern free dialysis center and a free palliative care center running 24/7 in my city, spending nearly more than $20,000 every month. It is set up in a 15,000 square feet building owned by the foundation and has more than 30 staff members supporting 44 palliative care beds and 8 dialysis machines donated through the Rotary Foundation. The blessings from those poor patients who would have been otherwise left to die is what all of us count as the best of the blessings. All this happened because of Rotary and the friends that we made together. Now, I value my role in these activities much higher than my engineering profession or achievements in my business world. So my dear family of Rotary, get immersed in Rotary and get ourselves engaged in all that we do. Rotary gives you much more than what we give to Rotary through our time, talents, and resources. Experience the magic of Rotary by touching others' lives and thus making them feel the magic of Rotary. Enjoy being in Rotary, have fun, enjoy the fellowship, and be part of meaningful projects. And I promise you that you will realize that the best joy comes when we create those projects that touch others' lives and bring smiles on their faces. May this conference be yet another opportunity to create more such reasons to smile and make others smile. Have fun, celebrate Rotary, and create a legacy for ourselves. Hail Rotary, And thank you and enjoy the conference AFCD 2025. Thank you. Merci.
Thank you, PDG Madal. Thank you, dear Sujata. Merci de les raccompagner, s'il vous plaît.